Wow. Hi. Let me know if this is too loud. I hope it's not. Wait a little bit. Oh, wow. I don't know what I'm drawing today, but I'm drawing something. Let's see. Pop this out. Adorable creatures are so cute. It's me. It's me. This here. Here. I have some canvases open to see. Let's see. We have this one. I was gonna redraw some emotes maybe, because they're kind of old at this point. And since I'm gonna do a new model in August, or it should be done by August. Wait, I didn't press tweet. But because it's gonna be new stuff, I was like, well, let me make new emotes. Oh, the themes are really the same since a lot of them are pretty universal. Yo, yellow, yellow. I don't know how I'm gonna make them different. This one thing's gonna be cute animated. Also, I think a lot of my emotes are pretty negative. Not negative, but they're sad. How's it going? It's going good. It's going good. This button here feels very weak. I'm weak. Okay. This one I want to be separated, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the size big. I'll actually go here. The way that I usually do it is that I do like a full color for everything in a single folder. Here. Wrong. Here. And then I'll expand like this. And I can draw outside the box quite literally. But what I was like, since I'm just redrawing like the same old stuff, I was like, wait, maybe I should just like, let me open this real quick. Maybe I should, it's close to me for one. Just like copy and paste some parts because they're animated pieces. And animated pieces are just like cut up, right? But because they're cut up and it's the same hairstyle, I can technically just like cut and paste certain parts. But I actually can't find them, so never mind. So I don't know, when I used to do more animated emotes, zooms, enhances, they were all like in a bunch of random folders that to this day I don't know where they are. I just seriously do not know where they are. Actually, maybe a little bit more. Less, maybe. IDK where they are. So I will simply forget about it. As if I never animated them to begin with. They're somewhere. Somewhere. But the working files are extra lost. Extra. Where's the eraser? Chicken jockey. Oh my goodness. It's them. It's the chicken jockey. Bangs. Pushes bangs to the side. Whoa. Why do your horse girls hate winning races? It's because you don't have proper support cards. That's my assumption. I'm not playing that game. I did have it pre-downloaded, but I was like, no. I don't have time to play games. It's true. My sister's playing it. She's having a very good time with it. Very so cute. Thank you. I'm getting super into it. She was like, "This shit's fun as hell," and I bet it is. It fires up all the gambling receptors in your head. Oh, wow. Let's see. A flat foot on your right leg. Just that one. Is that something you can heal? Isn't that like a thing you just have? Hello. This is, hold on, I'm gonna open a recent email that I did to see the line thickness. Emote files. There's a new emote coming to your basement. This one. Check out the thickness on this though. 8. 8. Blue Archives any more gacha? Yeah. I feel like everyone needs one gacha game in their life. At least one. Coming straight from your house. He says that. Me unexplained. Like no comment. I just have Tenna on my screen. He's there. He's my little meow meow. I love Tenna. He's so cute. Coming straight from your house. Is that Hachiware? Where? Oh no, it is actually now I think about it, because Hachiwara is the name of in Japanese, that's the name of like the cat pattern that Hachiwara has. Opens another canvas to explain stuff. Ignore the triangles. But like Hachiware, who I don't have his face right now. But essentially Hachiwara is the name of the pattern where they have like bangs like this. I have that exact bang pattern, but I never knew that was what it's called. Those are literally my bangs. This is not 8 thickness. No way. It feels so big. Meow, 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 meow. Let's see. Bangs. Make sure I name it. Hachiwara bangs. There's no Momonga merch in the US. Apparently, allegedly there was, but I could not find any of it. 8. Yes, it is. How are you today? How are you today? Sure, have a great day. Thank you. Surely. For sure. I always have great nights. I like being awake at night. I also love sleeping like a ton. No, that was the name for the look. Yeah. All the characters in Chikawa, they don't have like particularly like defining. Actually, no. In fact, they have very defining names. Hachiware because of the cat pattern that they have, and then Chikawa is something chisai, small, and kawaii, so something small and cute. And then Momonga, I think, is just like the name for like the flying squirrel. And then Usagi literally means rabbit, so they're a rabbit. And then the siren, it's called siren because it's a siren. I'm trying to think of other characters. After diving into the fandom, Deltarune Lore is pushing me closer to play it. Please play it. I debated like playing it from the start on stream because I think it's really good. I actually almost played Undertale too because I was like, I gotta go back. Oh, the Kurimanju guy, he's named after, I think it's the bread. Not a manju, but the manju. Manju is like a little like mochi, like food. He's named after food, I think. Digging the avatar, what you're working on? Thank you. I am working on an animated emote. That's what it is. It's gonna like be like crying, and the hands are gonna come up, and it's gonna be like sobbing, like ah wah wah. Deltarune Undertale, it's like you feel like a talk to your friend about one of their addictions. Yeah, it's very fun. I like it. Drawing yaoi. This doesn't look like yaoi to you. I have the yaoi book on my hand though, but it's for support. Let me just shade this first, and then I'll do it. Yeah, Deltarune is so good. I sob, I cry, I throw up, I explode. It's so good, especially with the recent chapters and like the whole like we're digging more into Chris's deal, and I'm like, whoa, cries. Also, I really like Tenna. I like that sort of character. He's perfect. I can't wait for them to. I'm gonna wait for them to reveal the. Who's gonna write and telling jokes? Hi. You have a joke? Someone affected the funny Asgore game mind to play it. That one when he's running over Des. Asgore's always like the butt of a joke, but it's because it's so easy to put him there. Divorced man 2 times over because it's in each game. It's so sad. But he's like a little pathetic, maybe. But he has reasons, but he is a little, he's just a little, he's fun to make fun of. It's your ex-husband, bro. It's your ex-husband. And she goes, huh. Actually, no, she doesn't even go that, she doesn't even give out a chuckle or like an air like snort. She just like ignores it. She says, okay. It's him with the K with the period at the end. TV man with a spike on his face. That's his nose. His big sniffer. The second video where they have a traffic like it's just funnier. No, that one's so fucking funny. And then when they just loop it. Side hair. But I wanted to play Undertale again. Although what I ended up doing was just reading the wiki. But I was like so kind of lost for a little bit, being like, just thinking because they were like, oh, is it? I guess it's spoilers for Deltarune Chapter 3, but not super much. Or Chapter 3 and 4. Although I think at this point, this one bit of information is not spoilers. But that the soul is a different person than Chris. And I was like, if that's the case, then what was it in Undertale? And it kind of was the same thing in Undertale, except like Frisk was like super chill and like didn't really care. And then in like certain routes, it was kind of like Frisk and Kara were like sharing the soul and like the body, so it was like, but everyone was chill. Like it wasn't really that big of a thing as it is now. I don't know. It had me like strokes chin, very intrigued. Very intrigued. Went to a bar and 4 guys beating up another guy on the floor, so he decided to help. The guy didn't stand a chance against all 5 of us. Bro went in and like picked the winning team. You should put a bet on it. I know it's a joke, but still. Old goat was winning my heart, but oh, after seeing the whole sand thing and the egg thing you showed me, she's giving me bitter ex-wife. I don't know. Toriel's like one of the things where she's like she's a fine individual. Visually and inside. She's a beautiful woman. But it's just like she's still a person, and so there are a lot of aspects that she lacks. And it's like kind of like she's a little bit stubborn, I guess. And like maybe not stubborn, but like she's very faithful to her own self, and that kind of closes her off a little bit. I don't know. Older divorced women who drinks wine are never good people. There's always something there. It's the reaching for the wine. It's always the wine. Wine mother. And then she has like the wine stuff in the house where it's like it's 5 o'clock somewhere. That sort of stuff. First there's the steps to being a vessel, yeah. And they're so chill and strong like that. Want to hear a joke about paper? Never mind, it's terrible. The thing about the word tear, when you guys were kids, because you know when you're a kid you don't really wash yourself because you don't know, and you also can't like hold things. But like you know how there's like baby shampoo and it says no tears, but it isn't actually tears, it's tears, I think. Or is it tears? I just know that I think it's not actually no tear, because there's no way that you get something in your eye and then it's like it doesn't make you tear up, because it's your eyes are gonna tear up regardless. How can they promise that? You know? Use. That's where you're wrong. Really? But if you get stuff in your eye, you're gonna have a little bit of a cry. I say as it rhymes. Wouldn't you? If I jab your eye right now, wouldn't you cry? This is fine. Just here, this way. I feel like I still haven't found a proper way to draw, like, head, like cheeks. That portion of the head. A little bit like this. Oops. Tear. No tear. No tears. flat, bald egg head. Dude, this bucket tool sucks!
Listen here, I know you're wrong about most things, but John Loomer put Johnson & Johnson No Tear Formula shampoo in his eyes as a kid to see if it was real, and that bitch works.
I like how it was not even a recent thing. Like, you took matters into your own hands as a kid. That's so funny. No way it doesn't make you cry. No way. You're built different. At the very, very least. No tears. For real? How could it not make you cry? How's that possible? Try it? I'm not gonna damage my my poor dry eyes by putting shampoo in it. Maybe conditioner. maybe that'll moisten the eyes a little bit. But shampoo? It's gonna dry it up. Thing number 2. Or side hair rather. This. Flip. What the flip? Like this. Control us before I forget. Bow, 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 bow. What else do I have to say about Deltarune? I have a lot to say, but also not a lot to say. I'm a person who says nothing and everything at once. Kind of serious. Kind of scholarly? Maybe. Oops, wrong one. Oh yeah, I didn't even finish my statement. I said I was gonna wait for them to drop the new Deltarune merch to see if I want to get something. It seems like a lot of it's just gonna be like pins, or at least in the preview, a good chunk of it was like pins. I don't really use pins, like enamel pins. I gotta know where to put them. And I'm sure as hell not putting it on a backpack. You talk a lot, but it's usually nonsense. That's true. But within the nonsense, there's some hashtag truth bombs. Whatever it may be. You're listening, but you're not really listening. You know what I mean? Okay, let's put a little bit more of this. You're gonna have a little Tenna figure. I think the figures are a pretty good price, but I don't know what I would do with a figure. I'd put it in front of my desk and be like, look, it's him, it's the TV. It's the TV man. It's the guy from the TV. Let me put this over here before I lose it. Head. Bow, 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 bow. Head. The musical heart is very, very good. Just the eyes. Eyes. I think I'm on the right thing. Let me turn off this color filter so I can see. Line. Turnip. Remember people will go crazy over the stock market? Stock market being the Animal Crossing stock market. the turnip prices. People would join like Discords and stuff. Try to get good prices on their turnips. I think it was that it wouldn't change if you like changed the date or you time traveled rather. Same thing, but you know what I mean? I got good prices for my turnips. Not at all. You know, I have not cracked open my Animal Crossing New Leaf in a long time. New Leaf? Is that what it was called? New Leaf? That was a Switch one, right? I've not cracked it open in a long time. I had my little Marshall in there. And 3DS, I was thinking that was, isn't that the 3DS one? What was the thinking back to the home? Back in my day, the 3DS was the newest console. And And that's that. New Horizons. I was confusing it because in my head, what's it called? Story of Seasons has a game that I think also has Horizon in it. I think it was called New Beginnings. Anyway, the point is I'm mishmashing my information. I'm wrong either way. Anyway, yeah, I had my little Marshall in it, and then I played Pocket Edition on the phone, and then the game went out of service, and then they were like, but wait, there's more. We have the version that you can pay a single time, and you can play the Animal Crossing game. So I got that. So I don't have to worry about Animal Crossing ever because I have it on my phone. When someone ran a turn-up location with stupidly high bells, they had to manually refresh it every 11 hours to prevent it from changing because of morning versus afternoon costs. What did they get in return, I wonder? For sounds so good. For having that. Just like Discord clout. They took bells. But I feel like was it ever really that serious? I always felt like there was like it wasn't like the bell economy in the default game wasn't that bad. But I guess some people like to min-max their games. So more power to them. So a little bit to the side. Remember when people would put in Discords or on like social media that they had Raymond in boxes, and then people would like get a million DMs being like, I deserve Raymond. Raymond being like the office cat looking villager. Local co-op and duplicate items. I think I might have done that briefly. I had to like ask a friend for his Switch. Then it wasn't worth it. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. I have Raymond in boxes, and now no one gives a fuck. Also, people, you can just spoof the Animal Crossing cards. The world is your oyster. You don't have to rely on someone else to get the little cat creature. Raymond wasn't my type. He was cute, but I wasn't. It was like, I don't know. It's a cat, so it's cute. But he also has the exact same. He's the same villager type as Marshall, and I already had Marshall. I didn't need anyone else. I already had Marshall. Two switches to the other controller and spin to win. Win big bucks. Your type trying to date them? No, I'm trying to have them in my vicinity because I adore their presence. Duh. Snail race. Maybe this Halloween I'll try to play. Speaking of like dating villagers, I'll try to play the what's it called? Ew, did you guys hear that? Gross. Sorry. What's it called? The Konami like magician school one where there was villagers and they're really fucking mean to you, but you can date them. But they're really mean to you. Kind of like reminds me of the old Animal Crossing where they're kind of mean to you. Like this. These look like different. When I tried to play that the first year that I started streaming, and then the stream didn't work, and I never played it since. So I think it'd be a good game to play again. Rayman, you loved him in the new Mario and Rabbids game. I don't know anything about Rayman. I never played those games. I definitely like saw him around like at the peak of like the games coming out, but I never like engaged with it enough to like learn anything about it other than what he looks like. Head to the mouth here. Like this. Sobbed cries. That's what reminds me of is the current like I don't know what you call it. Not a discourse, but just like there's like a video of someone making like a fake Deltarune gameplay bit and then it's like Chris like about to like kill Rouse and Susie, and then the dialogue's I can probably find it as a GIF because I saw it. But then it was like Rouse like doing a little like crying sprite, and it's like, I'm not Rouse, I'm Azrael, and then it just like gets killed. But like the crying sprite is like Azrael's like hyper death god like crying sprite, and it just looks weird. Not weird, but it's very emotional, full with emotion. Look it up. Dulce Ruin, Rouse. How would I find this like on Google? Does Google know what this is yet? Does your Google know what this is? Kill your brother? Also, where's dude? By the time they get like Azrael actually in the game, I have to go on Twitter. Google does not know what the fuck I'm talking about. Hold on. I might have to go on my other Twitter to find it. Wait, this? No. Ow. Where's the sprite even used? Here's the copy image. Here's the sprite, the Azrael sprite. And then here's the... Let's go above it. No, it's the same size. The Rouse one. I'm trying to find the stupid little the video or whatever. Here's the thumbnail for the video. It's like all pixelated and weird. It's just a screenshot. I guess you don't have to see the actual full thing. But this is all it is. That's what this reminds me of. It's the same face. Very full of emotion. This needs to be maybe a little bit pointed. In out sort of thing. Things are always funny. Yeah, some of them are like very not believable. But there are some that like are borderline, like they don't change very much to like what has happened, so people like believe it very instantly. I feel like I get why people do it because it's like fun and it like adds to the whole thing. This? Yeah, like this? Wait, no, like this? This, maybe like this. But there's like people who will make like fan sprites. Squid Game season 3. They're making a season 3. I've never seen 1 or 2. I'm not particularly interested in that sort of stuff. But I didn't know there was a third one. I was wondering why there was so much promo. I thought the second one hadn't come out yet. But I got 3 Squid Games. I guess it's a pretty repeatable plot, unless they like put an end to the whole whatever what was it, like a billionaire or something was like making people do it or something. Tomorrow, that's so soon. Where is this? I think I'll have to do this. Me when Squid Game 3. Squid Game. Me when I Squid Game. Everyone, look, Squid Games. Everyone. Squid Games. This. I feel like I never really hear people talk about Squid Games. In general? Because they don't go out and talk to people though. I guess when I do talk to people, it's not about like the shows that they're watching. I don't watch anything. Okay, this baby, and then the latest memes. Do I have any more memes for you guys? Hold on, I'm thinking. Don't even get me started. I'm just gonna like torture you by bringing up another one. Universally a cat. Your favorite TikToks as of late? Okay, let me look through my TikTok account. Very quickly, I say, as it's gonna take forever. Oh, here's one that I don't have to necessarily bring up. Do I make my own avatars? I do. I usually do. You're an artist that does pen and paper. Digital has never been your best work. I think digital definitely has its time and place, but pen and paper, you really can't beat it. Digital also really helps if you want to like do like some small edits to pen and paper, like if you scan it or something, or like want to bring up like the lighting and stuff. I do think pen and paper are cool. I kind of do a lot of both. Anyway, the meme, I don't know if you guys seen this. You guys have to see this. This is like a normie meme. You guys have to be in the know, especially you guys on TikTok. I'm looking at you guys. It has to be, how old are you? I'm 4? I think it was 4. You're the youngest person ever. How old are you? How old are you? Are you ready to sing? How old are you? What's he singing? He sings that one fucking song. Dude, I didn't, because they always cut the clip before. I have to show it now because I know there's people who haven't seen it. Without fail. Let's see if YouTube has it. How old are you? You're the youngest person ever. I'm 4 years old, and he sings the Your Space doesn't help. How old are you? And he goes, we've seen it, then what am I doing? Hold on.
Your name?
My name is Yuvan Marasani.
How old are you?
I'm 4 years old.
You are the youngest.